Hello and welcome to episode 2 of Dr. Show. Surprisingly, we are still on the air. I'm your host, Brian Sharpe, and this is
Tony Speldy, your other host.
And now let's take a look at this week's top stories.
Well, it's officially autumn in Indiana. This means you can put away your summer clothes and then get them right back out again a week later for our 5th heat wave.
Terrence Mulroy from Lukewarm Springs, Delaware, took his disposable camera to a local Walmart for color processing. More on this story as it develops. The pictures, that is.
And now, leaving the studio is host Brian Sharpe. Entering the studio is our friend Steve Dewick.
Thank you, Tony.
You're welcome. Steve is a master at accumulating public opinion, and that is precisely what he has done.
That's right, Tony. I went out on the streets of Purdue University, and I wanted to get people's opinions on Dr. Show, the pilot, last week. And, of course, it was the best show I've ever seen. I'm sure you can agree with that, Tony.
Beyond a shadow of a doubt, Steve.
Exactly my point. I just wanted to see what the public thought about it. So, take a look. We here at Dr. Show, we realize that this show is for the students. It's not about us, it's about you guys. And that's the reason why we're going on campus and we're asking people what they think about the new pilot. I'm here with, what's your name?
Pete Domenico.
I'm here with Pete. Pete, let me ask you a question. What did you think about the new pilot on BTV called Dr. Show?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's a show, it's on BTV, it's called Dr. Show.
I understand the premise and the name, and, well, quite frankly, it's very funny. And second of all, I don't live in the residence house. I don't even know. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Dr. Show, more like Dr. Suck.
We were just going around, we're asking people what they thought about the BTV pilot called Dr. Show. What do you think? Hey man, I'm wondering what you thought about the new show on BTV called Dr. Show.
What you say? I'm busy, man. Get on my face.
Can't help us out at all.
No, bye.
What did you think about the new pilot on BTV called Dr. Show?
Didn't see it.
You've seen the show, right? What do you think is better? Dr. Show, the new pilot on BTV, or Seinfeld?
Seinfeld. I liked it a lot.
Really?
No.
Oh. So you didn't see the show? You would see it if you knew what time it was on, right?
No.
Okay, what about Dr. Show or Full House?
Oh gosh, Full House by far.
By far?
Yeah.
But you'd see the show if you knew when it was on and you were sitting on the couch watching BTV at the time, right?
If I knew my kids were watching stuff like that, I would have let them come to Purdue.
Okay.
Okay?
Well, as you probably could tell, most of our responses have been rather negative concerning the show. But we will persevere until we find that one good positive interview.
I don't know if I'd want to watch it. I don't know.
That wasn't a good response, Laura. Dr. Show or the new hit Survivor?
Oh, I would have to say Dr. Show.
Are you serious?
Yes, I'm serious.
Yes! But you would see it if you were forced to see it at gunpoint, right?
No.
Ross, what do you think about the new part on BTV called Dr. Show?
It's pretty good. Not
Yeah?
bad, yeah.
Anything? Do you think there's anything that we can do maybe to make it better?
No, I don't think so. It's pretty good right now.
That's right. One more problem?
Yeah, thanks.
You heard it here first, folks. One good positive response. I don't know if that was the popcorn talking or whether he was just a nice guy, but it doesn't really matter. We're going to keep doing the show, no matter what people think about it. What do you say you go grab a bite with tea with me tonight?
Steve, some negative things being said here. What do you have to say about that?
Yeah, well, I just got to tell you that I think that is just a little deceiving. Those were actually the only 7 people on campus who didn't like the show. Overall, the responses were really good. I didn't get it on tape, but most people really loved what was being said and what was being done on the show. A lot of people looked at me and laughed and pointed. I think they really like what's going on.
Okay, coming back to the studio, we have Brian Sharpe returning from sabbatical.
Thank you, Steve. Wendy Darling from the beloved children's story Peter Pan died this last weekend. Reports say the aging Darling forgot her happy thought in mid-flight and then plummeted 34 stories to her untimely death.
And this just in. The more things change, the more things stay the same. Now for our traffic report and severe weather warning. As
The
you may have
hurricane
noticed,
is a
there have been
tropical
many reports
storm
of cars
located
on the
around
streets of West
oceans.
Lafayette.
The
Cars make
hurricane was a
traffic.
boxer,
Traffic makes
and he
accidents.
was on a movie
Only
starring
you can
Denzel
prevent
Washington.
accidents.
Well, that's our report. More Dr. Show after this. What have you got there?
I'm just delivering a package, man. I got this package for this guy, David. Detective David Mills.
Set it down, slowly.
This guy paid me $500 to bring it out here, man. He said he wanted it here at exactly 7 o'clock.
We got a box. We got a box! Call the bomb squad. I need a bomb squad. We got a box!
Go on, get out of here. I don't know. There's blood. Oh. Hey, I've been looking for that. Mills! I found my hand! Wait, let me do this one thing. Still hurts a little bit. Okay, now shoot him. Now bury him. I'm gonna go get a sandwich.
Ernest Hemingway once wrote,
Sandwiches are good, and I'm glad I got my hand back.
I agree with the second part.
Hey, Bellhop.
That's Mr. Bellhop to you.
Good one.
Welcome back to the Wesley, Mr. Ripkins. What floor?
Why, the penthouse, of course.
Of course. How's the tennis game coming along?
Oh, it's just going smashing. I'm joining the Pro Tour in May, actually.
Outstanding.
Yeah, but I don't know how I'm gonna hack it. Not without the love of my life, Brittany Berkeley.
Brittany Berkeley?
Yeah, you know her?
The daughter of Dr. Richard Berkeley?
Yeah, that's the one.
The good doctor, his fiancée, and Brittany are staying at this very hotel.
Oh, all right.
Main floor, please, bellhop. Peter!
My dear Brittany.
What are you doing here?
He's on vacation.
Yeah,
we're
on vacation.
I thought you drowned in the boating accident.
No, that was my twin brother. I only lost an arm.
I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it.
23rd floor, please, bellhop. Brittany.
Sarah Jane Parker, what are you doing here?
I'm on my way to your father's room.
My father, Dr. Richard Berkeley, is too intelligent for the likes of you.
Don't talk back to me. You'll learn to accept me when I marry your father.
You would use your modeling career for power and money.
Pet house, Mr. Ripkins.
Thanks, Bellhop. Brittany.
You're not still seeing that freak, are you?
What do you care?
You do know that your father and I have promised your hand in marriage to the rich and powerful Duke Kensinger.
I love someone else.
Oh, I'm sure you do.
23rd floor, Miss Parker.
Thank you, Bellhop.
Oh, Bellhop, what should I do?
I don't know, Miss Brittany. I'm just a lowly bellhop.
What should I do about my love for you?
Will Peter Ripkins learn of Brittany Berkeley's new love for Bellhop? Will Sarah Dream Parker continue her lustful romance with Brittany's father? Find out in next week's episode of Love in an Elevator. In closing, Tony and I would like to share our thoughts with our moment for us. Tony.
Brian, I wrote this poem hoping to connect with students lost in a quagmire of climate. It goes something like this. It got real cold and it happened real fast. I thought for damn sure that summer had passed. But just when I started to don coats and long pants, it seemed that for certain summer had a second chance. I simply cannot bear this uncertainty forever. I hate heather leather feathers and this Indiana weathers.
Touching, touching. I too wrote a poem. The dog of my heart howls at the moon of injustice and squats at the fire hydrant of misery.
Well said.
That's our show. Thank you. You can email us at drshow@hotmail.com.
That's drshow@hotmail.com.
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 drshow@hotmail.com. Email us. We'll get back to you. We promise. Thank you and goodbye.